best sublimation printer? You must be a person who is working in an office or running a printing business where you have to deal a lot of stuff daily to print new things. Have you been on the lookout to search for a sublimation printer that can ease your business and reduce your workload? Then don't worry, this video contains a link to some of the best sublimation printers that you can find. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by pressing the button below and ring the bell icon to stay updated with latest news from the channel. Here are the best printers for sublimation one by one. 1. Epson Wireless Ecotank 15,000 Ethernet Printing. Top choice. The best option we have is the Epson sublimation printer called the Wireless Ecotank 15,000. This is a printer that will be of great use when you don't want to change inks for continuous use of long hours of printing. It has a huge storage available to hold inks, and it saves a lot of ink while printing as well. Features. The Epson ET15000 printer is an amazing sublimation printer that utilizes precision core technology to give a strong print output. You can print your t-shirts with this Epson sublimation printer for t-shirts. It is additionally the main top-of-the-line models that have better quality. It utilizes around 90% less ink without compromising any quality and requires less expense for changing ink bottles, making it one of the finest sublimation printer for t-shirts as well as for printing high-quality photographs. It can print borderless up to 11x17 inches with sans hands voice-enacted printing. This printer has an exceptionally minimal expense for substitution of ink bottles, and it prints with a high-thickness print chip that creates around 40 million exact specs each second to give you a print matching that will blow your mind. It functions admirably with Alexa with voice commands for your ease. For simple access, it has a 2.7 inches color touchscreen from where you can control the printing mechanism. Another benefit of using this Epson sublimation printer for t-shirts is that this printing machine can also be associated with devices through Wi-Fi Direct and Ethernet options. Product link is given in description below. 2. Epson Ecotank ET2750. Another one of the best printer for sublimation is the Epson Ecotank ET2750. It is a wonderful choice to consider because it saves a lot of printing ink while providing the best and highest quality print results. Because of the reduced and lightweight body, this printer is also very versatile, not just for features, but for portability as well. Features. It has an alluring matte dark outside edge and smooth adjusted edges that make it fit any office or home use. The major point for which people put their hands on this wide format sublimation printer is that it can save 80% ink while making the finest prints in a short time period without stopping. The Epson Ecotank ET2750 is not just best sublimation printer, but it also works as your copier and scanner. Dissimilar to different printers that utilize cartridges, this printer is furnished with automatic ink bottles, so there is no compelling reason to handle them manually. Moreover, the bottle key design of this beautiful printer guarantees safety for putting in and taking out the ink bottles. This allows you to avoid ink spills and keep everything clean and continue your printing efficiently without interfering in its processing. It has a printing resolution of 5760 x 1440 dpi, which is better than most of the printers for sublimation. When you look over to its speed, it's no surprise that this printer can allow 10.5 pages each minute for black print, whereas 5 pages for colored printing with its automatic duplex printing. This printer has various choices for connectivity that you can print from. You can easily use a phone or choose a remote network to get your prints instantly. This is a good sublimation printer that supports cloud storage and printing to make everything simpler for the user. The greater benefit is that you can use a memory card from your digital camera and use it to print awesome quality photographs without handling any complications. Wi-Fi Direct is another way along with Bluetooth option to let you choose and print anything wirelessly. This sublimation printer has the ability to acquire 4x6 borderless prints from the images on the card and also improves those photographs. You can connect it directly to any compatible operating systems and use it with simple controls to get your results. Product link is given in description below. 3. Brother MONOLASER Printer HLL2320D. The Brother HLL2320D is another one of the top choices to consider as the best sublimation printer for beginners. Some people can spend a lot of ink and pages when using a new printer. This laser printer tackled this issue by containing a 2,600 page-changing toner cartridge to provide long use of printing capacity. Features: Brother's MONOLASER printer can print different images and designs with a resolution of 2600 x 600 dpi, which is ideal for beginners, making it considerably more appropriate for fundamental printing records that should be pretty much as clear as could really be expected. The quality is maintained overall. It can work for 2,600 pages consistently before you have to change or replace the inks from the ink cartridge. This makes it ideal choice as commercial sublimation printer for office-type settings where many archives are being printed each second. The benefit is that it additionally covers for the limit and size of the papers. When using it in office or home, it can hold 250 pieces of paper and can print in any text size that you would set for your document. To get the prints on the papers or envelopes, it simply uses its laser technology that delivers 30 ppm of printing speed for monochrome printing. In case you want to connect it to an external media source, then you can use USB through its USB 2.0 port with high speed to give you instant printing outputs. This sublimation machine can provide double-sided printing easily. The only problem that you may notice is that it doesn't have a support for Wi-Fi, which means you cannot print outputs directly from phone or any such gadget. This can be exceptionally inconvenient when you are looking forward to print huge documents where you would need it to be Wi-Fi connected. Product link is given in description below. 4. HP Laserjet M452DW wireless printer. The next Sublime printer to add on this list is the HP M452DW Laserjet wireless printer. If you have been looking for the best sublimation printer to do your office work, then nothing else beats the performance of this printer. The printing speed and easy sheet changing capability makes it an ideal choice to use for loads of printing work. Features: the M452DW Laserjet by HP prints records, images, and documents rapidly at a pace of 28 pages each minute. This makes it a great sublimation printer which will handle your tasks efficiently. It will allow quicker printing for a broad archive or many copies of a similar record in just few minutes. Anyone who needs a printer for an office-type working environment will be satisfied from its sheet ability to its print quality and to the printing speed that combines up all to make it a great choice to consider because it has 300 sheet limit, which is also more than most of the other printers here. This means it can perform better and do more printing in less time period because it is also supported with Wi-Fi option, making it a smart choice for people who want to get instant prints for important documents through their phones or handheld gadgets. About 10 people can use this printer at a time. There is one thing to keep in mind, that this printer is not meant to be used by beginners as it's not so easy to understand at first. A proper knowledge will be required by the user to set this printer up and use it for printing. Once a user gets it done, the printer will allow him to even print double-sided outputs. You can print rapidly with M452DW while maintaining the highest level of security. Furthermore, HP Jet Advantage Private Print allows you to protect confidential print jobs while also allowing you to regulate access. Multi-page papers can be processed fast using two-sided printing on this printer. The product link is given in the description below. 5. Sawgrass SG500 Sublimation Printer. The Sawgrass SG500 is a sublimation printer that uses UHD ink for printing outputs. This is an incredible option that I have listed on this list because it can work as a dye sublimation printer for you. The greater benefit is that it also comes with a 2-year complete warranty to show you what it's all about. Features: this sublimation printer accompanies a total arrangement of Sublijet UHD inks alongside 220 sheets of select Sublimax brand sublimation paper. You can expect to get some of the finest t-shirt prints with this sublimation printer through heat. The Sawgrass Virtuoso SG500 sublimation printer incorporates a simple-to-use web-based design that provides automatic stock library access for Sawgrass to hold and save files or documents. In case that you need great assistance, Sawgrass is without a doubt the one-stop answer for your quality need. The reason behind it is that this dye sublimation printer utilizes the veritable Sawgrass inked to print the outputs for you. There is a free Creative Studio software to help you adjust things accordingly, and then you can make decisions for printing t-shirts or mugs with this sublimation machine. The guarantee that company offers will cover any sort of equipment malfunction or problem occurred during printing mechanism. The Laserjet UHD inks will make dye sublimation printing much simpler and better for you to print out the highest quality outputs. The product link is given in the description below. 6. Epson Ecotank 2720 Wireless Super Tank Printer. The Epson 2720 is another noteworthy option when you are looking for printer for sublimation paper to deal with all your printing needs when you are short on time. It's a fast and efficient choice that has huge ink tank allowing you to print lots of papers through its 80 ink cartridges. Features to have some pretty unique and high quality prints on your shirt, mugs, or other dye sublimation things. You should use Epson ET 2720 printer. The reason is that it is stacked with precision core technology. When it is utilized with genuine Epson inks, this printer gives brilliant execution and printed outputs. With the changing ink bottles, it saves you around 90% of your printing cost in ink, and it will give your business an ideal launch as it has 2 years of warranty too. Every one of its changeable ink is practically comparable to around 80 standard ink cartridges. This makes sublimation printing for this printer much easier and simpler, and ranking it as one of the prudent sublimations on the lookout. It can be connected and accessed easily with a simple remote connectivity through features like Wi-Fi Direct to allow your devices like iPhone or Android to connect with it. Product link is given in description below. 7. Canon SELPHY CP 1300 Wireless AirPrint Printer. Canon SELPHY CP 1300 is the cheapest option as a sublimation printer that we have here. This is a very reasonably priced sublimation machine that is meant to create printed outputs for your desired requirements. The SELPHY CP 1300 Wireless Compact Photo Printer has the following features. The Canon SELPHY CP 1300 Wireless Compact Photo Printer won't just make excellent output prints for photos, but additionally makes them water safe. Assuming you are hoping to purchase an item from a brand that can be handily delivered the print that you need, then you should think about this printer. For the individuals who dislike the maintainability of items, this will suit the best of them. Aside from being water safe, this printer by Canon has incredible assembled quality and dependability. You can without much of a stretch depend on this printer and run it for long hours to print your photos. This is a good sublimation printer with color shades of about 256 levels for each shading, along with a temperature that ranges in between 5 to 40 degrees Celsius. This gives a fine result of the highest quality printouts. For its simple route and control, it utilizes a natural 3.2 LCD screen to take instructions. You can undoubtedly connect many devices to this printer like your cell phones and tablets through the Canon Print application. It provides connectivity access from Wi-Fi Direct, Canon Print app, USB flash memory, AirPrint, Mopria device printing, and memory card support. Product link is given in description below. That's all for today's video. Subscribe our channel for more videos.